Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I shared with you a haul that I got from BeeBeeCraft, and I'm going to share with you the projects that I created. I have another video. I don't know which one of these will be first, but I have a video that I shared with all the beads and bead caps that I used. This video is mostly to show you what I did with this stuff. This is the iridescent vellum, and I love my projects that I created with it, so I'm going to share them with you real quick. The first thing that I did is I created a bunch of bows. Let's see if we can't zoom in on them. Look at how shiny that is. So I cut these out with my Cricut. It took a bit of practice and a bit of trying to figure out the right texture or the right thing to put for them to cut them. But once I got it, they cut them out really smooth and nicely, and I was really happy with them. It was a little harder to glue them together, so you'll see on the back I could not glue them together because I could not use my wet glue and I could not use my hot glue because none of them stick to the vinyl. So I wrapped them with thread really, really tightly, and then I hot glued the thread to itself so that they would stay closed. Okay, so I created that one, and then I created this one. Let's fix the focus here. There we go. This one just has a puffy sticker on it. I like the way that looks too. And then I cut them in 3 different sizes. So I also created a medium-sized one, which has the bow on it and a pink little flower on it. I'll show you them without it too. I don't think I decorated. Oh, I did decorate one of the baby ones. On this one here, I just put a little tiny rose, and it's so cute. It's such a tiny little bow, but I love the way that the bows look with the vinyl. So here is the bowl. Look at how fun that looks. I can't stop staring at it. It's so cool. And then all these are just undecorated ones. I'll decorate them as I need them because I don't know what I want to use them all for yet. So I don't think that I'll be using them all right away, but once I figure out what I want to use them for, then I will put the centerpiece on them and decorate them. Oops. You can see there the texture. And then let's see if we can find a baby one. Here's a little tiny baby one. Aren't they adorable? So anyways, that's one thing that I did with the vinyl. And you know, one of the things that I learned about this vinyl is that it does cut really easy. Like I said, it was a little harder to figure out the settings to put my Cricut on, but once I figured it out, it cut pretty easy. And also, when I wanted to cut it by hand, I was able to do so pretty easily. Let's put the bows up there so you can see them. Next up, I created this super fun envelope. And you can see here that I also used a garment pin on it. And some of my dangles I created, I used the bead caps on there. 2 different ones, and then some beads just dangling from there. And I used the vinyl, and I created this pocket. And then I just filled it with some random stuff that I had just so you could see what it would look like filled. But in here, over here, I put an eyelet, and that's what I attached the garment pin to. I really like that the garment pin and the eyelet, it was an eyelet that I had on hand, but they match, and I think that's really cute. And then I just put a button snap, so what I did is I cut a piece of the vinyl. I think I cut this one. This was 8 by 9 1/4, and I just folded it where I wanted to fold it, and I sewed just a simple stitch down the side. That's it. And I used gold thread. I don't know if the thread will show up, but I used gold thread on this one. And I just stitched it right down the side. That's it. I didn't stitch across the bottom or anywhere else. And then I folded it over, put a simple snap button on it, plastic snap button, and then I have a lovely little envelope that I created with my vellum, and it's really sturdy. Next, I'm going to show you, I created this one as well. Now for this one, I sewed all the way around in pink thread. I sewed up over the top and then down the sides. And in this one, I used this one and I created a kit. This is a memory decks kit. It has some stickers, it has some paper. It's just a fun little memory decks kit. And it is in a really pretty little vinyl pocket. And again, it has a plastic snap on it. This one has no extra charms, it's just the pocket. But it's just a pretty little pocket and I loved it. So I wanted to share that one with you guys too. And then the last thing that I created is my favorite thing. It is a book. So what I did, let's come down here. Let's zoom in a little bit and see what we can do. Here we go. Okay. So what I did is I created this book completely from scratch. I took a piece of the vinyl and I cut it to, this is 3 1/4 by 8. That was the length of the thing. So I just cut a piece of it to 3 1/4. Then what I did is I took a piece of acetate, clear acetate, and I cut it to 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I sewed it on 3 sides and then I stuffed some sequins in the pockets. And you can see on this side, you can see the sequins very well. When you close it, you can't see them quite as well because of the iridescence, and I really like the way that looks. It looks pretty cool. But on this side, you can see the sequins very well, and that's just because this side is just clear acetate. Then I sewed up across the top after I did that. Then I took a couple of these key rings, poked some holes, and it poked really nicely through there. And, so what I was going to say also is using the acetate on the 3 1/2 by, no, this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square. And then this side is a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square. That stiffened up the front so that they were a little bit stiffer. My spine is still not stiff because I did not put acetate there. I did not want acetate on that one. So you can see that it's a lot looser there. Okay. Anyways, then I poked these holes in here and I put some papers on. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this book for. I think I might make, instead of these pages, I might put pockets on here and make it as a way to hold embellishments that I make for a swap or something. For now, I put the papers in because I was thinking that I would put some pictures of my nieces in here, but I'm not sure how I'm going to use this book yet, but I love the book. It turned out so cute. It just is so cool looking. And I made it from complete scratch. It just is so cool. I plan to tie some ribbon and whatnot on the sides and make it look pretty. But for now, this is what I have. And it uses the vinyl that was on a roll that I got from BeeBeeCrafts. I used one whole roll to make these projects. And I still have a whole roll left. And I still have a tiny bit of the other one left. So you get quite a bit. Anyways, there's my project. Oh yeah, and the bows. Don't forget the bows. And I made the bows too. So if you guys have any questions, and then here's the beads and stuff that I made from on the other video. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below or send me an email. It doesn't matter how you do it. I will try my best to respond. I also wanted to let you guys know that the shipping that came from these was really fast. I didn't think it would be that fast, but it was. I was very, very impressed. And I know that I will be ordering from them again. I like the stuff. I like the shipping. And I definitely will be getting me some more of this vinyl because I really like that. And if you guys want a coupon, there will be a coupon down below. And I hope to see you all again very soon for my next video. Bye-bye now.